that I'm not perfect. Be a little patient with me. We're not gonna let our love go to waste. I was just thinking about the River State Task Force on illegal motor parks and street trading, and I was just thinking maybe these guys would be like Rivers people. We know we're not perfect, you guys just be a little patient with us. We're actually here to do you good. We're actually here to ensure that this city runs well, the way it should go. Just be a little patient with us. But definitely I'm sure that people are no longer having it, because it's gotten to that point where, drivers who ply the NTA road, they shut down the road for like 2 days. They didn't let people pass. People were stranded. It affected me anyway. So they were tired of River State Task Force on illegal motor parks and street trading. They were just tired of these guys because of what happened recently. A driver was shot dead by an NSCDC official. Now, over time, we'll just be down there in the newsroom and we'll have some people come over to tell us what they've experienced. Sad experiences, bad experiences they've had with the task force officials. Sometimes you actually see them on the road, and the way they would, I remember seeing them sometime on at Rumokoro, under that flyover. The way they stopped this guy right in the middle of the road, and they were all over this particular vehicle. And I was just thinking to myself, is it that all of you put together cannot see that you have just caused traffic because you're trying to hold one person? And sometimes you actually see them behave in such a way that you wonder if it's a criminal that they're going after. But all the same, right? Illegal motor parks, street trading is prohibited in River State. The governor has said, we do not want this. And yes, of course, not just words. He actually had to put out a task force to enforce that. Should I call it a law now? Yeah, to enforce that law. The first group came. They started off well. And all of a sudden, it was as if they had become a government on their own. Started taking matters into their hands in such a way that people were crying. I remember the first group. They were wonderful people. They would, the way they were handling people's goods. I remember the day I saw them confiscate, what was that thing? Vegetables. I was just looking at the tray and I was thinking, okay, how much is inside this tray that they just couldn't let this woman go? Just tell her, madam, don't come back here. Oh yeah, be going as we're looking at you. But hey, that's not my place now, right? They're there to enforce the law on illegal street trading, illegal motor parks and street trading, to ensure that it does not happen in River State. But then over time, people have been asking. One of the things I heard the drivers when they were protesting on NTA Road, one of the things they mentioned was the fact that there are no bus stops, no designated bus stops for them. You carry your passenger and the person is not going all the way to the last bus stop. So where are we going to drop them? They were complaining. You drop someone on the road, you park well low, and the passenger alights, and the next thing is these guys are all over you. Beat you up sometimes, and every other thing that happens, and definitely money leaves somebody's pocket. Yeah. $1 is actually how much right now? At the black market, it's over 500 naira. Anyway, we're not here to discuss dollar to naira, right? So we're here to talk about the River State Task Force on illegal motor parks and street trading. So, before I actually do that, let me just bring you up to speed, because the presidency, I don't know, the way they're acting these days is like they remind me of an artist who is trying to promote his song. On the Punch newspaper, you have breaking. Okay, what's up? Buhari's Friday interview promises to be revealing, says president. And then you wonder, who is Buhari? You know, if you were not in Nigeria, if you were not conversant with who the president is, you'd be wondering, okay, who is Buhari? What's happening? Is this some kind of show going on? Anyway, it's actually another interview with the president, that the presidency has reviewed. They said it will air tonight. And special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, in a statement titled President Muhammadu Buhari in exclusive interview with NTA. He actually said this particular one is going to be revealing. So this is more like, trying to whet your appetite to get you ready, to let you know that tonight is going to be gang. So get ready. Interview from 8:30 p.m. today. President Buhari will be on TV. He granted NTA an exclusive interview. I remember I was having a chat with my colleague the other day, and I was like, what is all this? When he had the exclusive interview with Arise TV, I was like, why is this looking like a big deal? I mean, in places like the US, you have the presidents having holding press conferences every now and then. I mean, with all the things going on in Nigeria, we should be seeing him frequently. But anyway, that's the way they want it to be. So that's just that. So back to what we're discussing for this hour. We don't really have so much time on our hands, and I'm here saying a whole lot. Let me just get back to what River State Governor Nyesom Wike said. All right, about the members of the River State Task Force. All right, so Governor Wike says that erring members, that's the officials who are being illegal in the in the job they've been given to do. So he says erring members of the River State Task Force on illegal street trading and motor parks will be punished. Now, this particular comment actually followed the killing of a bus driver. That was on Tuesday, right? By an NSCDC official attached to the task force. So in his broadcast today, Governor Wike spoke against misconduct among the task force members. Now let's take a listen to the governor.
We have also had reports about the excesses of the state task force on illegal trading and parking on our roads, especially the alleged shooting of motorists, extortions, and abuse of the human rights of citizens. Recall that the previous task force was disbanded on account of similar reports, and we will not hesitate to bring the full weight of the law on any member of the task force who crosses the boundaries of the law and rational behavior. We wish to assure you, therefore, that severe action will be taken against anyone of them found to have acted beyond their powers against the criminal laws of the country. However, we wish to also appeal to motorists and residents to be responsible road users by complying with clear regulations against illegal trading, indiscriminate parking, and irresponsible driving on our streets.
All right, so there you have it, the governor himself calling out the task force members. He said the erring ones, the ones who are misbehaving, they will be dealt with. And then he recalled himself that the first group was disbanded and the second one set up because of the same kind of stories that are beginning to trickle in now concerning these guys. I think I saw a message earlier on where someone was saying the governor just made that statement without apology or some kind of he didn't mention the fact that someone was killed. Let me find that story. Okay, I can't really find it right now. Maybe later on. All right, well, let's talk. All right, so this time around we're discussing the River State Task Force on illegal street trading and why do I keep saying illegal street trading? Illegal motor parks and street trading. All right, so I'm sure you've heard some things. I'm sure you've seen some things. The question is, are these guys doing the job they've been called to do, or are they doing more than they've been called to do? From what you've seen so far, what would you say their conduct is like? Would you say the drivers are the ones who are, doing more than they should be doing? Because sometimes when it's just like when we are talking about the police. Sometimes even when people are not doing the right thing, we would still say, hey, police. So I just want to have your take on the issue of the River State Task Force, the officials, how they have been conducting themselves and doing their job. All right, and also based on what the governor has said about them as well. I'm sure you know the numbers by now. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
You're welcome.
Yes, let me contribute about this issue.
Please go on.
Hello? My dear sister, let me say something about this disbandment of illegal trading and other things. Do you know the state government are making money from it? 15 million every month, 5 million to the workers. If there is a good employment, we have a reasonable people that can do this job. If you carefully watch these people that do this job, most of them are cultists. And that blood is in them.
Okay, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know, when you use the word most, and you're also saying something that we don't have on the books. We don't have that, should I say facts now? I mean, how did you come up with that fact that most of them are cultists? I mean, these guys were screened before they got the job.
Yeah, in River State.
Yeah, so we're in River State. Does that mean that in River State, cultists are employed to do government work?
I said most of them. I don't say all.
Yeah, but when you say most, it's more like you just said 99% of them.
If it is not 99, 65 or 75.
Well, I still do not agree with you.
My sister.
All right, go on with your contribution anyway.
Do your investigation and you'll find that. Because the behavior of these people is not normal somehow. Because if you want this man not to sell in this street or that particular place, you will advise him not to sell there. And you don't want to see him there. A reasonable person will not come there again. But you will go there, you will beat him, or you beat her, or you collect money from her, or you collect money from him. What do you think will happen the following day?
All right.
So let us know what to do at the right time.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, Nonso from Umboba.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Well, I'd like to contribute to this topic of discussion. First of all, we know that for every vacancy that is advertised, okay, and there are usually criteria for recruiting those who would fill these vacancies. All right, you must have a minimum level of education. You must be able to do this. You must be a good team player. You must have no criminal record, and all of those criteria. I haven't heard. I've lived in River State since 1992, and I've never heard the government advertise these positions for these people, and then list out the criteria, what they're supposed to have, what they're supposed to possess, how they're supposed to comport themselves, how they're supposed to be. Nothing. So you just go to somewhere and recruit some guys who are troublemakers, who are riffraffs, and then you employ them into an agency and say, oh, anybody will steal themselves, beat him up, slap him up, carry the equipment, destroy it. What do you think they would do? Were they trained? Okay, they were trained. How did you train them? Usually you're dealing with human beings like you. What you should employ is deterrence. By deterrence, I don't mean beating people up. You can talk to people. Say, we don't like to see this place is restricted from trading. Don't trade here, please. Move away from this place. I mean, that's how normal people do. That's how normal countries operate. Normal countries don't have people who ride in hillock vans, beating up people, throwing away their properties. That in itself is criminality. Because you can't be the jury and the judge. You meet somebody selling rubbish, you start beating him up, you extort him, you destroy his properties. Isn't that criminality? So that tells you where they pick these guys up. So if your last caller said most of them are cultists, well, I can believe that because I've seen how they behave.
All right, thank you very much for calling, Non. So we have to go now. Commercials coming through. Afterwards, we'll be right back and we're still discussing this, all right? But seriously, saying most of them are cultists, I do not agree with you. This is Hard Facts on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Stay tuned.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt.
Headline News.
Good evening, I am Constance Mega with the news. Governor Wike to demolish structures along East-West Road as part of new security measures. Senate President Ahmad Lawan says Nigeria needs Twitter. President Buhari appoints Balarabe Ilela as new Director General of NBC amid Twitter ban. 8 students, 2 lecturers abducted by gunmen from Nuhu Bamali Polytechnic in Zaria, Kaduna State. National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) suspends planned June 12 protest. National Population Commission refutes claim ongoing pretest for population and census is about ethno-religious marginalization. On the foreign scene, Pakistan province to block mobile phones of people refusing to get COVID-19 vaccines. In business, Governor Wike says no government can employ everyone at once. In entertainment, Keeping Up with the Kardashians airs final episode with Kim opening up about her relationship with Kanye West. In sports, Nigeria Info FM set to bring live commentaries as Euro 2020 starts today. Well, those are the headlines. More news comes your way at 6. Contact our newsroom on 0818 900 0017. Thank you for listening.
Our freedom depends on our proactive responsibilities.
Let's talk, act, and be about development.
With one voice, our potential is realized. This is your number one news, talk, and sports radio station. 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am listening.
All right, welcome back. It's 5:35 on the clock, and at 5:45, we will be having some people in the studio to talk about something they have going on. So we'll be wrapping up the conversation before then. All right, so this is still Hard Facts on 92.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Constance Mega. Okay, so we have been talking about the task force, Rivers State Task Force on illegal motor parks, street trading, and some other stuff. All right, so the Governor Nyesom Wike, in his broadcast today, called them out, and he specifically mentioned that those of them who are misbehaving will be dealt with. Remember also that recently a driver was shot dead by an NSCDC official attached to the task force. That was along NCA Road. Now, that apart, this task force actually began operation, should I say the reconstituted task force actually began operation January this year. Yeah, exactly. It was August of last year that the state government dissolved the other group of the same, the River State Task Force on illegal motor parks and all that. All right. And then the person that was heading that particular group was Bright Ameule. So he was dropped. And then the new man took over. Wadibiye. He now took over. And I remember, I had to go look for this thing. I remember one of the things he mentioned when they came on board. He said that they will be going out to sensitize the people to make sure that they are aware of their presence, to let people know that they have commenced operation. And then he mentioned, that was actually in an interview, he mentioned that for some time now there was no task force working. So he said, so we're now going out to alert the public that we have commenced operation. And he said, anybody caught wanting will be prosecuted. And then he also mentioned that no member of the former task force was part of the reconstituted team. So he assured the public, everybody's assuring, he assured the public that the new outfit would maintain the expected civility of a new task force. Well, they are no longer new. This is June, so they are no longer new. So should I say they have maintained the expected civility of a new task force when they were new, but after the newness left everybody, they started showing something else. Anyway, so we've been discussing, all right, what you think about their conduct and the governor's threats. Should I say the governor's warning to them, saying that they will be punished if those of them who are caught misbehaving, say they will be punished. And that reminds me also, their chairman, their Oga. I remember recently when there was some protest on this same NTA road. We reached out to him to find out if he knows about what's going on, and then he says it's not true, it's a lie. My men have they've not harassed anybody. If such a thing has happened, people should have called me. My number is on the vehicles or something. The vehicles have a number. They should have called me. They should call my number and mention that a particular vehicle 101 or 102, or the men in that particular one, they harassed me. I wonder what he's thinking right now, what he might be saying right now, that someone has been killed and a protest was held. Okay, well, some messages here on Telegram. So I've been going through the messages before. Can I still take calls? I don't know. All right, a message here says, the ultimatum given to Riwama is long overdue. Obwa has failed woefully and should be shown the way out. He lacks the capacity to man any agency to man an agency like Riwama. Thanks, Comrade Papi from Port Harcourt. Okay, this was from our previous discussion. All right, someone is actually showing me pictures of God, don't worry, I've seen Dirty myself too. Thank you very much. All right, moving on to WhatsApp now. Let's see the messages we have here. Good evening, Constance. My question regarding all right, this person is still talking about Riwama. Let me take calls and then I'll wrap up with your Riwama messages. Hello, good evening. Are you there?
Hello, good evening. Good evening, Constance.
Good evening to you. What's your name?
My name is Zenyume.
Okay, welcome. Go on.
On this issue on the tax force, somebody just told you something that you are still doubting. Most of these tax force boys are thieves. I'm telling you the gospel truth. In the morning time, you see them along Rumola, you see them clocking. They will shake and clock. These are signs of courtesy. This is the way courtesy, all these Iceland boys normally greet.
So are you one of them? How do you know?
I see them every morning now. This one is not a legend. It's something I see every day. Come to Garrison, you see them. I'm telling you the fact. If you can just come, you see with your eyes. They shake in the morning, they clock. And clocking are the sign of all these Iceland niggas. So, the governor made a mistake. I'm telling you the truth. The people in play are not the right people. So the government needs to do something about them. Please, Constance, I'm begging the governor to give 20 million to the disease of this family. Because he's used to giving 20 million. Let him give the disease of this family 20 million. So that the case will balance in River State. Please, thank you from Onyume.
Okay, Onyume. Thank you for calling. Hello? Gordy, you will have to call me back now. Okay, so this hello. Oh wow. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Ezra. I'm calling from England.
Okay, please go on very quickly, please.
I think to me, Rivers should copy example of Lagos State government.
Which
Lagos
example is
have
that?
a proper traffic management this thing. But our own here is tough for you set them and dissolve them, set and dissolve. And even the character of those that you recruited them as staff force is a questionable character. So to me, Rivers State should just look at example of what Lagos State government did. I don't compare them. They maybe set a proper traffic management team done. All this stuff for to me is unnecessary.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Okay. I don't think I can take any more calls now. I just have to wrap up. All right. At 5:45, there's going to be an interview here. All right. But before we go, let me just quickly run through the messages you sent me on WhatsApp. So, but all the same, I want to believe that what you have said so far is that when it comes to recruiting people to join the task force, that the government did not do the right thing, or the government did not try. That they should have ensured that the people they were employing were people who are worth employing. I'm sure that's what you're talking about. But some of you saying that these guys, or that some of them are cultists. Well, I think that's we'll leave that ball with Mr. Nwadibiye. He's the one who should find out for himself if the boys working under him are cultists or not. All right. Good evening, Constance. My question here regarding this Rewama issue is, are these boys who are doing this job properly taken care of? If you ask me, I will say it's mostly sad indeed how dirties are littered in almost every dump site here in Port Harcourt, and as such making those areas where those dump sites are situated to be highly stinky and odoriferous. Woo! Having said that, I think proper thing needs to be done about this as a matter of urgency. Christopher, thank you for your message. Hello, Constance. If garbage is picked up on time, and if we have designated junkyards, other countries, if not other states, the scavengers will move their activities there. All right, thank you very much for your messages and for your calls. We have to go now. Remember, at 6 p.m., we'll bring you the major news bulletin. So this is me saying goodbye and have yourself a beautiful evening. But don't go anywhere, all right? Program still continues right here on 92.3 Nigeria.